Hello students, how are you all? This is Sonali Bagode from Signet Public School, New Narhe. Welcome to this maths class. Students, suppose you are standing in front of a tall building like one you see here. If you want to find the height of this building, how you find? You know the name of this building? Yes, this is world's tallest building, Burj Khalifa. And if you want to measure the height of this building, one option is there. You go on top of the building and drop one long tape and measure its height. Yeah, but you know this is practically impossible. So how you measure this height of this building? You can apply the concept of trigonometry to measure the height of building without go to the top of the building. Earlier astronomers used it to measure the distances of stars and planets from the earth. Using trigonometry, we can find height of the tall building, height of a tower or width of a river, etc. But before we go applications of trigonometry, let us understand basic concepts. Here we are going to focus on basics of trigonometry. In this chapter, we are studying about trigonometric ratios of angles. So let us start this topic, that is Introduction to Trigonometry. See here this triangle ABC. For angle C, AB is called opposite side, BC is called adjacent side. For angle A, BC is called the opposite side and AB is called the adjacent side. Here AC is the hypotenuse of triangle. Here trigonometric ratios are defined as follows. Sin C is equal to opposite side divided by hypotenuse is equal to AB divided by AC. Cos C is equal to adjacent side divided by hypotenuse is equal to BC divided by AC. For tan C, opposite side divided by adjacent side is equal to AB divided by BC. For cosec C, hypotenuse divided by opposite side is equal to AC divided by AB. For sec C, it is hypotenuse divided by adjacent side is equal to AC divided by BC. For cot C, it is adjacent side divided by opposite side is equal to BC divided by AB. So these are called as a trigonometric ratios. Here for angle A, we can find the trigonometric ratios like this. Here we can see sin C is equal to 1 upon cosec C, sec cos C is equal to 1 upon sec C and tan C is equal to 1 upon cot C. These are called as reciprocal relations of trigonometric ratios. Similarly, here we can see that tan C is equal to sin C upon cos C, cot C is equal to cos C upon sin C. These trigonometric ratios we can easily recall by remembering this. See, SOH means sin C is equal to opposite side divided by hypotenuse. Here S stands for sin, O for opposite side, H for hypotenuse. Like similar way, CAH, cos C is equal to adjacent side divided by hypotenuse. TOA means tan C is equal to opposite side divided by adjacent side. So we can remember these trigonometric ratios easily. Now see this table. Here in this table there are all values of trigonometric ratios of angles 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. Now by observing this table, there is question in your mind, how we remember this table easily. So don't worry students, there are so many ways to remember this table easily. Here I am going to explain you hand trick to find out trigonometric ratios of angles. So let us start with sine. There is a basic trick for sine. As we sign below, whether it is check or whether it is any document. So for sine is equal to square root of fingers below divided by 2. So now see sine 0. According to our rule, we need to count fingers below little finger. So sine, there is a no finger below little finger. So sine 0 is equal to square root of 0 divided by 2. Square root of 0 is 0. So we get 0 divided by 2 is equal to 0. Now for sine 30, there is one finger below ring finger. So sine 30 is equal to square root of 1 divided by 2. Square root of 1 is 1. So we get value sine 30 is equal to 1 upon 2. Likewise, we can find remaining values. See this. For cos there is only one difference. We need to count fingers above instead of counting fingers below. Therefore, cos equal to square root of fingers above divided by 2. Here see cos 0 is equal to fingers above 0 are 4. So we write cos 0 is equal to square root of 4 divided by 2 is equal to 2 divided by 2, and see cos 0 is equal to 1. Similarly, we can find the remaining values as well. See this one. Now for tan we have just flip our hand. Here little finger is 0, ring finger is 30 degree, middle finger is 45 degree, index finger 60 degree and thumb is 90 degree. This is similar like previous one, we just flipped our hand. For tan it is simple. For tan is equal to square root of fingers above divided by square root of fingers below. For tan 0, fingers above little finger, there is a no finger. We need to count fingers below little finger. There are 4 fingers. So for tan 0 is equal to square root of 0 divided by square root of 4 is equal to 0 divided by 2, and we know answer is 0. In similar way, you can find the remaining values as well. See this one. So students, here by using our hand we can find sine, cos and tan easily. This is interesting for you. And if you know sine, cos and tan, then you can easily find out sec, cosec and cot. So, using this we get this table easily. See this table, here all trigonometric ratios are there for all angles. So students, today we learn about the trigonometric ratios and trigonometric ratios of specific angles. I hope you enjoyed this session. Thank you all.